Actually, it's almost noon. Um, so I have this request for more videos. It's hard for me to do this really because I always think, oh, I want to do that and I want to do this, and I just stay busy. But um, I thought I'd try something here. I'm just walking through. This is a section of a variety I call Glow, and I haven't walked through here yet. Well, no, not today. And so what I'm looking for is plants that might need thinning. So you can see there's just one flower bud coming there. See that little flower bud? I mean, sure, I have some flower buds like this, but really what I've already thinned those out to the appropriate size. So now I'm looking for these little ones. The best time to thin is when the buds are this size right here. Do you see them? There's two there. There's two there. There's one below that. That makes five, so I'm going to take that one off. See, just push it off like that. Then there's one up above there. But I can. Do you know when it's easier to do? It's easier when you see them this size. And you can go pretty quickly. You can see I cut that one before. There were four, now there's three. So I was just going to see what, if anything, goes on. You always find something. There's always something kind of extraordinary. So let's see here. I see two here, 3, 4, 5. That's too many for one branch. And that brings up another topic. This variety here, this Glow variety, is good for me because it comes at a time, a few days. I harvested a few days before. Look at this. I'm going to interrupt myself. See that? It wasn't thinned properly. I had 3 in a row. You cannot have 3 in a row. It just doesn't work. The fruit get distorted. And so you can have 2 in a row. They'll separate. There's room for them to move. But even here, this is the area where I was getting the aphids because they're in close proximity and they'll nest right between where they're meeting and everything. So yeah, that's my main reason for thinning. But what I was starting to talk about was that some varieties of dragon fruit, I'd say it's about 40% of them. The small fruit are not sweet. They're just, they're just really bad. Okay, here's another little thing. Okay, let's see what we got here. So is that, yeah. So, let me see. Gotta see what's going on here. Okay, so we'll cut. So see that right there? That's red ants. And they've burrowed into the stem. And the best way I have found to treat them is to actually cut out these little sections that they house themselves in there. And if I don't allow them to establish like a little nest in the plant, I really reduce their damage. Okay, here's a case. This was done previously right there. Do you see it? Oh, he's still there. See that guy? But not as bad. It's not like a little colony of them. Yeah, because they'll get in the fruit, and they'll, there's no single fruit that you can harvest where they've entered into it, even on a small scale. Okay, let's see. There's one up here. Let's see. Let's see. Oh, there's one here. So I think I'll take this one out. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4. That's a small one. I'll take that one out. There's 3. Okay, so yeah, coming back. Oh, there's 4 on this one. So I'll take, let me take this one. Okay, so, and there's more on the other side. What I would, oh, here's an interesting line. Look at that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I could, if it was any other plant, I could just leave these 2 and leave these 2. But this variety, the small fruit are not sweet. So what I'm going to do is reduce it to 3 flowers there, and then I'll get larger sizes, and then they'll be sweeter. All right? You see how I say, there's just, you just walk down the row. I'm just walking down one of these hundreds of rows. Just observing. Could be the ants on the terminal there. Let's see. It could be sucker. What I say is sucker growth. That's minor there, but sometimes you get vigorous sucker growth. Now here's a case of fruit where you see we had the 2 together. They separate fine. Then there's a space, and then there's 1. So that's 3 on one stem. But there's nothing. Oh, there's 1 over here. And that's all. So the whole plant is carrying those 4 fruit. That's fine. 4, 6, even 8 on a vigorous plant, right?